Joined by Hemet coach Joe Schnake between matches at the Dan Quam Memorial Tournament. The Bulldogs prevailed 2-0 in their first match of the morning over Linfield Christian. Joe, a couple weeks into the season, you guys were at Queens Court. You've played Murrieta Mesa. And if I'm leaving anybody else out, I'm sorry, but that's what pops to the top of my head. What have you learned about your group so far?
We learned a lot. I mean, the Murrieta Mesa was really decent. I mean, any team in the Southwest League is going to push any team that they play against. One of the top leagues in the entire country, right? But we did end up playing Valley View this last Thursday too, and we were able between the two matches to really discover our defenses because our offense is actually a pretty strong offense. We have a lot of capabilities on the court and we have a lot of strength. But the defense was the one thing that we've been trying to work on. And between those two, we were able to find out how to dig more balls, get into the right places, and be able to read better. And at the end of that, we prevailed over Valley View as well.
Look at the Mountain Pass League this year. You guys were able to split with Beaumont, correct? Last year. Mm-hmm. What happened in that match that you guys lost that maybe can be corrected by the time you face them that first time, which is in about a week, if I'm not correct?
Yes, it's a week from this Tuesday. And what basically ended up happening on that one was just the overall, like what we've been working on this year, is that they were actually part of our plan to try to figure out what to do for the season, and that was primarily defense, because I knew I was going to have an offensive team when we came in. So we've been working on some Olympic-based type of defenses that we want to make sure that we can read properly when we're playing against that team, because Beaumont was strong last year, and we're assuming that Beaumont's going to be strong this year in the Mountain Pass League as well.
Yeah, they should be. And other than Beaumont and the Mountain Pass, really it's below you guys and Sanjak, it's not that strong a league. You look at Tockwitz, and Citrus Hill has been on the way up.
Yes. Well, I mean, Citrus Hill's always been the one that we've been concerned about because they're right next to the King.
Yeah.
Eventually, those players will migrate over to Citrus Hill.
Yeah. So. But in your scheduling, going to Queens Court, was that kind of a way to make up for some of the lack of difficulty in the league?
Well, yeah, there's a few different things. As you can see on our preseason, that we play some tough teams. Valley View's in our division, so we might beat them in CIF. Murrieta Mesa is in Division 3, so they're a higher division than us. We'll meet Chaparral, who's a D1 school, next week. And so, and then there's a tournament that we play in San Diego in the middle of the week that allows us to be able to see. I mean, we have people that are D1 all the way to, I think we're probably one of the lowest divisions, being a D5 school.
Okay.
So we try to balance it out because obviously, there is a mixture. I mean, nothing bad to say about the other teams in our league, but Beaumont has club players that play on their team. We have club players. Sanjak is starting to do the same thing, and then slowly Citrus Hill, Tockwitz, and West Valley are starting to progress there too.
That talent's starting to filter its way.
I mean, we want to try to, in all honesty, I mean, everybody wants to win.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to go in there and have a good fight, good battle on the mat. So.
You continue a long line of running coaches that have run good, solid programs here. Going back to Joel Robinson, who guided the program to those consecutive CIF finals in the early 2000s.
Yes.
And you've been pretty close yourself since you've taken this program.
I have.
What's the next step? Finals weekend is obviously the next step for you guys. What do you feel like you have to do to get to that point?
It's going to be always about chemistry. I mean, the tough thing about high school versus because I'm also a club coach for Forza, is that, we bring in these teams and we get 9 months in club. In high school, we get sometimes a little bit, there's a CIF dark period in the summer, so we can't see our team. And then we come back and we have a few weeks. Like you said, mentioned Queen. We only had a couple of weeks before we got going. So we have to figure out that chemistry because each one of these kids goes to a different club. Or even if you're on another team, these kids have not played with each other for a solid year.
Okay.
So we're trying to bring that in and trying to get that chemistry. I have a good chemistry group now, some young talent. The difference on it last year too is that some of my starting players were sophomores. Now those sophomores are juniors, and as everybody knows, that maturity from 1 year to the upper class juniors and seniors, that's actually going to show starting this year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
This has been one of the area's better run tournaments, in my experience, coming here with Woodcrest Christian and now as a reporter on the other side of it. The level of team you got here, I was pleasantly surprised to see Chaparral on the schedule.
Yes and no. I mean, like I mentioned, being with Forza, my colleague Dana Burkholder is the head coach. Obviously, she's not here for doing some other club stuff, but she likes to be able to play against teams of coaches that she knows.
Yeah.
So, like she knows me. She just played Rancho Cucamonga the other last week, which is another director that she knows. So a lot of times it's just camaraderie.
Yeah.
And so it's nice because at the end of the day, if you like the coach, that you can battle hard, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you can still shake hands.
Exactly, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly.